friends, welcome back to this platform. My name is Marjorie Nantambi, your personal growth and personal finance coach. Yes, we discuss personal growth, goals, and everything finances and how to live life at our best. So for those that have just joined us, welcome here, and for those that are returning, thank you for keeping it here. And if you're new here, do not forget to subscribe, because we share a video every single day. We share things that are actually going to help us make this year the best year of our lives. For those that have been here before, last week we discussed about vision boards and how to work on our goals, and I'm getting a lot of feedback from friends that have actually taken the bold step. Yes, it is a bold step to actually write their goals down, get images and put them down on their vision board. So if you're watching this for the first time, you are not too late. Yes, you can actually use this time to think about the things you want to achieve. You put them down and get images to match those as well. So today we're going to just share the steps. Like I promised, we are sharing the steps to follow, process by process. How do you actually work on your vision board? How do you know where to start from? Because I've got those comments as well, those questions that, okay, I want to give it a try. I want to plan better this year. I want to think of the things that I want to achieve. But where do I start? And I am here. I hope you have your notebook with you, or anywhere that you note. You could be using your phone. I also have my phone here. I have a few notes here that I'm going to share with you. So let us dive in. So after thinking about making this year a better year for you, like I shared, we need to be balanced people. We need to be balanced people. So you need to ask yourself, in the different areas of your life, what is it that you want to achieve? And remember, we have 5 areas, 5 major areas. That is the spiritual life, the intellectual life, we have the social life, we have the physical life or physical goals, and then the financial goals. So I have a few questions here that you can actually ask yourself to set pace for what it is exactly that you want to achieve. So in the spiritual, remember, this time we are not setting vague goals. We need to have smart goals. So in the spiritual, this year, please, if you are watching this, we are not saying I want to get closer to God. You've had those goals before. You've set those goals before, right? I have set that goal before, and trust me, I failed terribly. Because what does getting closer to God mean? It doesn't actually mean a thing. Why? Because it is vague. It is too broad. So if you are watching this, ask yourself, what does getting close to God mean to me? And that is in our spiritual life. So getting closer to God, you could ask yourself, do you want to read the Bible more? Maybe you want to read a scripture every day. Or you can ask yourself, do I want to serve more at my church or mosque if you are Muslim? Or you can ask yourself, do I want to make daily prayer a habit? You can also ask yourself, do I want to keep a spiritual journal? Do I want to practice forgiveness? Do I want to practice gratitude more? Because like they say, a grateful heart is actually a magnet of blessings. So maybe you're not getting or experiencing all these blessings. Why? Because you're not grateful. Now imagine you have a child. Okay, I'm a mom, and if you're a mom or a father watching this, or maybe you have nieces and nephews, and you have this one person that you keep buying things for, but somehow they're never thankful. It's the same thing with God. Like we always go, oh God, I want this, I want this, I want this. But when we get anything, we never remember to go say thank you. So maybe this year you want to practice gratitude more. You want to be more thankful. You want to be more grateful. Because like I said, a grateful heart is actually a magnet of blessings. So if you want to attract these blessings, then you need to practice gratitude a little bit more. Or still on the spiritual, you could ask yourself, do you want to read more spiritual books? Or you could ask yourself, do you want to spread more kindness this year? Things like that. Do you want to give back more? You want to be more generous and all those things. So instead of saying, my spiritual goal, I want to get closer to God, ask yourself those questions and see what exactly it is that you want to improve in this year of 2023, right? So I hope you've got at least 1 or 2 questions out of that. Then we go to our intellectual. When we talk about intellectual, like I said on this channel, we talk a lot about personal growth, because guess what? We need to be people that are always yearning to be better, yearning to get out of our comfort zone and learn something new every single day. So still in the areas of your life, you can ask yourself, where is it that you need to get more knowledge about, more information and all those things? Guess what? There are books about every single thing. Yes, if you want to improve your finances, there are books about finances. If you want to start a business, there are books about how to start a business. There are books about, if you're a parent, like I am, there are books about parenting. There are books about having better relationships. There are books about losing weight. There are books about everything. Yeah, and also there is a lot of information on YouTube about the different areas of your life. So when it comes to your intellectual goals, you can ask yourself, which area do I want to improve? If it's your finances, that means you read more books about finances, you'll attend workshops about finances. Maybe it's a course that you want to do. You go and do that short course or whatever it is to make sure that you are improving in that life. Another question you can ask yourself, do you want to be a better listener? Still, that is in our intellectual goals. So in our intellectual goals, we don't say that I want to be a better person this year. No. What does that mean to you? Do you want to be a better parent? Do you want to be a better spouse? Do you want to be a better business person? Do you want to be a better employee this year? So you need to ask yourself those questions, and then that will guide you on the goals that you're going to set. Maybe you're in school and your goal is to graduate from school. Yes, write that down, and also set a time limit, because it could be two people doing the same course and it takes different number of years to get done. So you need to write it down. If it's a 3-year course, say by this time I need to be graduating from school. So that will also help us in our intellectual goals. So far we've looked at the spiritual goals and then the intellectual goals. Now when it comes to our social goals, or what we call our relational goals, here you can ask yourself, maybe do you want to mend your relationship with your parents? That could be a social goal. Do you want to mend your relationship with your children or with your spouse and things like that? Maybe you're a working mom or a working dad and you're watching this, and maybe you wake up so early, go to work, by the time you come back your kids are already sleeping, then you wake up early in the morning, you know, and you're always in that rat race. Yeah, you could put it on your goal that one of the things I want to do this year is to spend more time with my family or with my children. And then it doesn't end there. If you have a goal like that, then you should ask yourself, okay, what is it that I need to do? Maybe you say, once a week I need to have dinner with the children, or I need to have dinner with the family, or every month we actually have a family getaway. And it doesn't need to be expensive. It could be maybe going with the kids out for ice cream, take them for shopping, taking a walk, whatever it is, but you need to be intentional, because like I always say, we need to be balanced people. It doesn't make sense for you to be succeeding in one area, maybe in your career growth, you're going up promotion upon promotion, but your family is struggling. So you need to find ways of balancing both worlds, your career and your family, and that is how our social goals will be able to help us there. And then you could ask yourself, do you want to maybe take a trip with your friends? It could be girls, and you're like, at the end of this year we need a girls trip. Yeah, I have something on my vision board about I love to travel. I don't know, let me know if you also love to travel in the comment section. You can put that on your board. Or maybe you want to have a trip with your family, a family trip, a family getaway. It could be in the country or out of the country, depending on you. Like I always say, this is your vision board, so you put what you want. Yeah, so that is for the social goals. Or someone could be like, this year I need to make more intentional friends. Yeah, I need to create more friendships, or I need to network more. What does that require? That means you'll be able to go to different workshops, different conferences, because your goal is to make new friends. Yeah, so you need to write your goal, and then you know, okay, if I have this goal, what is it that I have to do to help me achieve that? Then when we get to the physical, or what you call our health goals, then you can also ask yourselves some questions here. Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to gain weight? But as you do this, make sure you're doing it for you. Yes, I've seen many people come to me like, oh, Marjorie, I wanted to lose weight because everyone was telling me that I've put on a lot of weight and all those things. Guess what? It will only work if you do it for you. I'm also on a weight loss journey. I've had my baby, it's just 3 months now, so I'm trying to lose this baby weight, but I'm doing it for me, because the more you do it for other people, then you'll be discouraged. Yeah, but if you do it for you, then it gets easier and better. So if you want to lose weight or gain weight, the first thing you need to know is to find out how much you weigh right now. Yeah, I find people, this year I'm losing weight, this year this. Then you ask them, okay, how much do you weigh right now? They're like, I don't know, but somehow I'll put on weight. You need to be intentional. So walk in any pharmacy, and it's actually free. Just walk in, tell them, if you see a weighing scale, tell them I want to find out how much I weigh. So get there. When you note how much you weigh, then that will guide you on how many kgs you either need to lose or you need to add, depending on which goal you have. Then also, someone could have a goal of keeping fit. Maybe you don't want to lose weight, but you want to keep fit. So all these things will help you know that the things that you want to achieve in your physical, or maybe you want to have a health skin. That is also on my vision board as well. So you need to ask yourself all these questions to guide you know which goals am I focusing on. And then another one could have a goal of just maybe trying the health eating, or maybe starting a diet, or whatever it is. All this will guide you in your physical goals. I also have a goal of taking more water, but what does that mean? Yeah, maybe you've seen these bottles that have a time, you know, those fancy things. Yeah, I think I need to get one because I'm terrible at taking water. So it is one of my goals as well. So the last category is the finances. I love money. I hope you do as well. Yeah. So for the financial goals, you need to ask yourself, do you want to start a business? Do you want to save more money? Do you want, we are not setting goals of, I want to be rich this year. Nope, nope, nope. We are not setting those goals this time around, because we've set them for the longest time. But what has happened? Yeah, not much, right? So this time we are setting very smart goals, because you could ask yourself, what does wealth mean to you? If you say I want to be rich this year, and someone else says I want to be rich this year, trust me, you both have different meanings. To someone, wealth could be maybe earning 100K per month. To someone else, it could be millions of dollars. So what does wealth mean to you? Like I said, this is your vision board, and you write the goals that you want to achieve. Or still financial or career goals, you could maybe one of your goals is to get a promotion this year. So if you want to get promoted this year, you need to ask yourself, what do I need to do? Does that mean I need to go to work earlier, hand in reports earlier, and all those things? So it also depends on you. And you could also have a goal of maybe building a house this year. So if that is one of the goals, then you need to start identifying, where do you want to build this house? How much does the land actually cost? If you want to buy a car, you can walk into any bond. You know, did you know that testing those cars is actually free? Go in, sit in your dream car, test it. Yeah, you can do a test drive. It is actually free. That all these things will help you get closer and more intentional to achieving the things that you said you want to achieve. So what are your goals? Let us know in the comment section. Like, we've looked at all the different areas in the spiritual, the physical, the social, intellectual, and your financial goals. So you need to get to know every bit, at least one in all the categories. Then after that, the next step after identifying the things you want to achieve is actually getting images that represent the goals that you want to achieve. I have my vision board here. I don't know if you're able to see it, but I did the same thing. I have categories on my board. I have the spiritual, I have the career, I have the financial, I have the physical, and all that. This year I want to maintain a 70 kilograms. So whenever I'm eating all these pizzas, chips, and all this, the chickens and everything, I'm like, okay, I said I want to maintain this kind of weight this year. So that keeps you focused. But imagine if I don't put anything down, I'll eat whatever, because I have a huge appetite, right? But if I have something set, then it helps me, it keeps me focused on the things that I want to achieve. So after you've put the goals or the images on your board, then put it somewhere that you actually see every single day, because that will remind you of the things that you said you wanted to achieve. We are human, like I always say, you can easily forget, but when you keep it in front of you every day, you look at it, you pray over it. It's important to pray over your goals. Because after we've set these goals, we are believing that God is our provider, right? Like the Bible says, He is able to actually provide for us. He can do exceedingly, abundantly, and above all that we ever ask. So you see that dream that you put there, that goal that you put there, God can actually do much more. So do not limit God. Think big, dream big, put those goals, visions, put them plain on the vision board like God instructs us to do, and trust Him that it will surely come to pass. Thank you so much for being here. Do not forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, because we shall be sharing a video every single week. And for those that are not following me on Instagram yet, it's Marjorie Natambi, the same spelling. Head over to Instagram, because we share daily on the stories more tips about personal growth and personal finances that you don't want to miss out on. Thank you. See you in the next video next week. Don't miss it. Bye.